If you're looking for a place to go and find some trophies, this is the place to be, and the charge is no fees. If you're on Xbox and need some gamer score, come over here, I'll help you get some more. My name is Kenzie Retro, the host of the show, gaming news and reviews and all you need to know. Because the weekend is finally here at last. Sit back, relax, enjoy the Trophy Achievement Podcast.
Well, also on top of that, matchmaking is also going to be improved due to dedicated servers.
4 years later, took them long enough.
And last but not least, Xbox One X enhancements.
Hardly surprising. But like I say, matchmaking fixes 4 years later, took you long enough.
Well, matchmaking was still quite good, but it could be improved drastically due to dedicated server support, which they should have done. Being honest with you, it should have been bought to PC by now.
And the PC Master Race are still waiting!
Oh, by the way, you know what? You know what? Don't say I'm not good to you, my fellow Christians. I'm gonna give you a third. Play the jingle, please.
Oh, goody.
And this actually happened in April, so it's not exactly
Not exactly over the course of this week, but continue.
right. So first things first. Halo on PC is somewhat lacking. And on always was late. We've only got Halo Combat Evolved and Halo 2 on PC.
And that's it.
Yep.
That's it. That's all we got. We didn't get Halo 3, we didn't get Halo 4, we didn't get Halo Reach.
Yes, but we'll get to that in a minute. Also, there was also at last we were about to have a bit more Halo on PC. A company called Saber Interactive released a game called Halo Online.
Name rings a bell.
Only in Russia.
Really?
So a group of modders decided to modify the game to sort of break the region barrier. They've also tried to remove all the microtransactions, so on and so forth.
Good luck with that.
So, in April, they've decided to completely shut down the project. After 2 years of work with the El Dorito team, they've shut down the project.
Brilliant.
As a PC gamer, I cannot even begin to tell you how much frustrated I am with Microsoft. I'm serious. I was inches away from start playing on Mac OS or Ubuntu or Linux, seeing me. Speaking of PC ports of console games, there is also quite a few Xbox exclusives coming to Steam now.
Even though Microsoft have their own Xbox store on
Windows Store, thank you very much.
exactly.
Which I would like to briefly say is complete and utter gash. Complete and utter gash. Is that an acceptable word? A gash?
Yeah.
I just can't tell you how bad the Windows Store is.
Not a very good interface, I'm guessing.
The interface, the shopping experience, the download speeds, nothing compared to Steam. Now, there are a couple of games coming to Steam, all thanks to THQ Nordic. Super Lucky's Tale, Zoo Tycoon Ultimate Animal Collection, and something else I can't remember. Failing to recall. Oh, by the way, good news, guys. Oh, never mind. good news, Fraser.
Go on.
For Honor was free on PC, on Steam.
As in free period or just for the weekend?
Period. I would log into Steam and take advantage of that.
I shall do that once we've done. I shall do that once we've done the podcast.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's free right now as part of Games with Gold as well.
So For Honor can be reviewed
Yeah.
if
The
I
ca-
wanted to.
I mean, I felt the game was interesting. That it, fact it had 3 campaigns, but it felt really short.
Okay, I'll
And that was like the game felt short because obviously I just did the single player campaigns. I didn't even bother to try and go for the multiplayer.
Mm-hmm. Right, so I can review For Honor.
I'll keep it in mind. But anyway, let's get back into
Gamescom.
yes. A Spirit Trials mode has been announced for Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Ori and the Will of the Wisps will have a Spirit Trials mode, which will let you race asynchronously. But how do you pronounce that?
Asynchronously.
Thank you very much. Against other players. They've even got a video on Spirit Trials mode. Ooh, goody. And a new gameplay trailer. Yay!
Spirit Trials are courses that are spread throughout the game where players can take time away from the adventure to race by dashing, burrowing, grappling, and leaping alongside other players.
These guys are
compete for a
good!
top score and in-game rewards. It's something out there for those speedrunners.
Ah! Handy for speedrunners, eh? I can handle that! Enough of the damage control!
No, it's not my damage control siren. Corrected that would be my fanboy of Sun siren.
Can you blame me? I have done nothing but praise Ori since I first played it back in 2015.
Yes, I know. Just drop it. Just drop it, mate.
Oh my word. Chill.
What gel?
I just got chills just thinking. Ah, new personal best. Nicely done.
Well, no, correction, it was actually the death of Naru, or...
海を渡りて現れり
Well, this is the release date trailer for Shenmue 3.
若者姫し力未だ知らずかの身を滅ぼすことも
That's 16 years
Kanai
since
Shikoto.
Shenmue 2.
その者勇み立つ時我を求めん共に荒れ野の道を行かん待ちて願え開口は我の古よりの定めなり
10 years of games ago, mate. What? 10 years of games ago.
地より現れし竜が黒雲をいざない天を覆うも舞い降りし鳳凰その翼によりて四風を生むが如く漆黒の世は広がりしも明星は一つ燦爛と輝く
That, my friend, is what I call it. Now
August 27th, 2019. We have our release date for Shenmue 3, August 27th.
20 years on. Took you long enough.
20 years since the first Shenmue game. How's that? Forsaken Shores has a release date for Sea of Thieves. But the question is the DLC September 19th?
Don't skip on that.
State of Decay 2 DLC, Dying Light. Even Dying Light's got a Battle Royale mode, good grief. Quiet Man, Farming Simulator 19, not
No,
Dragon Quest 11, Crew 2, Trials Rising, Mario Tennis Aces. Hang on! Mario Tennis Aces has a Diddy Kong trailer. Excellent. Mario Tennis Aces has actually been pretty successful this year. Yeah. Diddy Kong, Speedy! Shot. $15 long.
Very similar to Sega All-Star Tennis. But to be fair, Mario Tennis, that's the first thing
Been GameCube.
and 64. That was the first.
There was a Mario Tennis game on the GameCube.
Yes, but the very first one was actually on the N64.
Ooh. Soul Calibur 6. Damon X Machina. Mutant Year Zero, the release date. Ooh, hello. Hello. Forza Horizon 4. A new in-game event for Forza Horizon 4 will allow players to participate in a training mission with Master Chief and drive warthogs in a well-constructed simulation that both pokes fun and reveres Halo's story past. Nice! Messenger, Elder Scrolls, Insurgency. Too many to go through that. Now, let's get into the non-Gamescom news. So here we go.
Yep, and as a matter of fact, I've got a little bit of non-Gamescom related news for you.
Fire away.
Does the name Time Splitters ring any bells?
As a matter of fact, it does. Yes. What about it?
New game on the way.
Shut the front door. Shut the front door. Are you kidding me? A new Time Splitters game on the way.
Yep.
Who is developing it?
And I can't remember its exactly name, but they hold the Time Splitters IP.
Wait a minute. Wait. Hang on.
And also, on top of that, they're actually remaking Times. A very small indie dev team is actually remaking Time Splitters using CryEngine, called TS Rewind or Time Splitters Rewind.
Time Splitters Rewind's a fan project. That's
Yes,
what it is.
I know.
But you're saying there is officially a new Time Splitters game on the way.
Potentially, yes.
Ah, THQ Nordic now owns Time Splitters. That's what it is.
Exactly.
Oh my word!
Oh, I cannot wait now.
But wait a minute, I thought THQ shut down.
THQ was shut down, yes, but then again, it was actually bought by Nordic Games.
Oh.
Hence the name
THQ Nordic.
Games.
Right, that makes sense now. That makes sense now. Oh my god, you Time Splitters going away.
Hey! Back in the bag, you violent thug.
Yeah, you've had your time in the spotlight. Anyway, find your inner Jon Snow or Cersei Lannister with Reigns Game of Thrones. Interesting. Okay, so
Oh, great.
The studio behind the...
This better not be a Clash of Clans ripoff.
It's not, thankfully, but...
Thank goodness.
The studio behind the ingenious Swipe 'em Ups, Reigns and Reigns Her Majesty, has applied its talents to Game of Thrones with a battle for that spiky iron chair, and it sounds like a match made in heaven. Reigns' Game of Thrones game will keep its deceptively simple mechanic, swipe left or right to make crucial decisions about your citizens, army,
Swipe left or right.
and royal coffers.
A bit like Tumblr, am I right?
Tinder.
Tinder, thank you very much.
I knew what you meant. But let you play as characters like Cersei Lannister, Jon Snow, Daenerys Targaryen, Tyrion Lannister.
John Cena!
Shut up! Damn it! I'm putting that John Cena Vine in. I'm putting that John Cena Vine thing in the video just for the hooks. Oh!
Sorry!
Come on! And Sansa Stark. "2015 called they want their vines back." Don't worry about spoilers, because the narrative cleverly explores possible futures for key characters as seen through the fiery visions of the Red Priestess, Melisandre. In other words, you're not going to accidentally discover that Jon Snow is 100% just an enchanted dire wolf or anything. For instance, we are promised the chance to discover what could happen to the Seven Kingdoms if Sansa Stark married Jaime Lannister. I'm assuming the answer is babies with the best hair since Giselle Bundchen discovered conditioner. We included Reigns Her Majesty in our list of the best iPhone games, so we're pretty excited to see the series take on our favourite fantasy TV show. Even better, you don't have to wait until April 2019 for your Westeros fix. Reigns Game of Thrones will launch on the App Store, Google Play and Steam for $3.99 this October. Woohoo! That could potentially be a game that comes onto my top 10 games of 2018.
Don't tell me you're into the Game of Thrones bandwagon, are you?
I've seen all 7 seasons, James, and I've seen all 8 seasons of The Walking Dead.
Excuse me.
I didn't see what all the fuss was about regarding Game of Thrones at the time.
Just excuse me for a moment while I jump off the building. Game of Thrones and The Walking Dead is way too hyped. You know, it's the last season coming up.
The last season of Game of Thrones, last season of Game of Thrones, yes, but The Walking Dead's still going. But with one other TV show that's coming into an end as well is The Big Bang Theory. This season's going to be the last season of The Big Bang Theory.
So, how are the old or the new? Sign of the times, my friend. Sign of the times.
On a plus note, I've got the spin-off Young Sheldon to keep me occupied. First season was pretty hilarious. I liked it. Hitman Season 1 missions to be enhanced and playable in Hitman 2. Excellent. IO Interactive, developers of the legendary Assassin Simulator game series Hitman, has shared some incredibly nice news about their new game Hitman 2. The entire Season 1, that is all missions from the first Hitman of 2016, will receive a revamp and become available to be played in Hitman 2. Even more, users who own Hitman 1 will get the updated missions for free in Hitman 2. So either way, you're going to have both. So either way, you're going to have the missions from Hitman 1 available in Hitman 2 when you buy it. Okay.
A bit like the Mortal Empires from Warhammer, am I right?
Mm-hmm.
You needed to mod both Warhammers 1 and 2 to access the Mortal Empires.
Yeah. But anyway. So anyway, Assassin's Creed is not going to have a game in 2019, says Ubisoft.
Wait a minute. Hold up a second. You're saying no new Assassin's Creed game?
No new Assassin's Creed game in 2019? I'm afraid so.
Go away.
Quite fanboying over Assassin's Creed. I want to go to Japan!
I know, but
Anyway, Ubisoft will not release a new Assassin's Creed game in 2019. Chief Executive Yves Guillemot has confirmed. Assassin's Creed Odyssey is due out this October, less than a year after the 2017 release of Assassin's Creed Origins. But this quick turnaround was only possible because the two games were being worked on simultaneously. Oh. How did they manage to work on two Assassin's Creed games simultaneously?
better question, how would two development teams be developing Sonic 06 and Sonic Color separately? No correction. How could two development teams develop
Sonic 06 and Sonic and the Secret Rings.
Thank you.
Ouch. Yeah. 12 years and people still haven't got over that one. I tried playing Sonic Forces. Gameplay wasn't polished. I'll say that much. The gameplay wasn't polished at all.
I agree. Sonic Mania was way better.
That's why I had that over Sonic Forces in my top 10 games of 2017. Not necessarily because of the fact I didn't play Sonic Forces in 2017. Obviously I didn't. But that was
What'd
nice.
you say to Sonic Forces? Ow!
Just as well we didn't knock that glass over. Anyway. But because Sonic Mania, it was a game made by fans for the fans.
Yep, it used the exact same engine as I can't remember. You know the game with Carol T in it?
Game with what?
With Carol T in it.
Carol T. Name doesn't ring any bells.
Something Planet? Forbidden Planet or that's the one.
Freedom Planet.
Freedom Planet, thank you. Yeah, it's the Taxman engine developed by none other than Christian Whitehead.
Yep. Right, okay.
The Sonic Mania Plus has got to be one of my favourite games of 2018.
Technically, Sonic Mania Plus, it's an expansion on Sonic Mania.
Yes.
So I can't include it in my top 10 games of 2018.
Neither can I.
In the same way I can't include remasters or ports from other systems.
Yeah, I've got to agree. But it's nothing.
Anyway, there will therefore be no new entry to the series next year. Instead, Ubisoft will concentrate on updating Odyssey on a regular basis with new possibilities for play. When you get Odyssey this year, you're going to get in for a couple of years actually. He said at Gamescom. On Assassins, we've had a game in 2018 and we have one this year. But we are not going to have a full-fledged Assassins next year. It's just because the team were working separately, so we have two games now, 1 year after the other. But next year, you're not going to have a fully fledged one. They just basically repeated themselves there.
Yes, I know.
It's not entirely surprising. There was no major Assassin's Creed game in both 2016.
Well, I guess that's a good thing. One series of games releases every year, but normally it's absolute trash.
Oh, Call of Duty, anyone?
Thank you very much.
And FIFA while we're at it. Take that, EA. Now, anyway. It's not entirely surprising. There was no major Assassin's Creed game in both 2016 between Syndicate and Origins, and 2008 between the original and second games. Actually, that's a very valid point. They didn't have an Assassin's Creed game between Assassin's Creed 1 and 2 in 2008. Because the first game was 2007, the second game was 2009.
Yeah.
With the Game of the Year edition following just a year later.
So it seemed to know that Ubisoft seemed to be taking time with their games, like Blizzard, from its...
Well, yeah. Well, at least now they're taking their time with the Assassin's Creed games. Take us to Japan and then I'll be happy, damn it!
I know, but then again, I'm actually talking about a certain series that took them over a decade to get a sequel.
Beyond Good and Evil? What else?
I'll give you a hint. This game is massive in South Korea.
Oh, StarCraft!
Yep!
Do you think they'll ever have a StarCraft 3 by any chance?
I wouldn't bank on it.
Just need to wait and see.
Because, the StarCraft stories come to an end. I can't tell you why.
Okay. Right.
Because... Spoiler alert!
Odyssey is so much larger is also much longer than Origins and has probably required more resources to make. Ubisoft released a new Odyssey trailer yesterday, featuring plenty of fighting. Oh, it's gonna have the snakehead Gorgon in it. Looks like Odyssey's gonna be a pretty good game.
Yeah.
But I've got to get through the rest of the series first. So, yeah, good luck with that, Kenzie, because you're going to be there for quite some time with the series, especially trying to get the collectibles. Overwatch's new Diva-themed map Busan announced, out now on PTR.
Public Test Realm to you and me.
Thank you. In the midst of Gamescom 2018, Blizzard has announced a new map for its competitive shooter Overwatch. The map called Busan is a control map themed around Diva, and it's already available to try right now on PC.
Nerf this!
What was that?
Diva.
What was that you said?
Nerf this!
Ooh! A trailer for the map was shown.
That is what Diva says when she uses her ulti. Ultimate to you and me.
Yeah. While we're on the subject,
if you're talking Hammond, I'm gonna leave the room.
right, okay, there we go.
Nerf this!
Ah, okay.
Activating self-destruct sequence.
Okay, is that all?
I'm trying to. Where is it?
Where's who?
Where's Hammond? Where is he? Doesn't look like he's in here.
Go to the chopper now!
Oh, there he is!
I
Found him.
appear to have lost control. Area denied. Minefield
You should
deployed.
really know how annoying Hammond was the first time I've actually seen him.
Appear to have lost control.
Hang on.
Area denied. Minefield deployed.
Wow! I'm a little disappointed by that.
What?
I'm a little disappointed.
By what?
His ultimate voice lines.
Were you hoping that Richard Hammond might voice over it?
That would have actually been quite hilarious. I would have loved that. But I am severely disappointed.
Clarkson, you idiot!
Clarkson!
Oh, by the way, did you know that the Gran Turismo are having a new video game?
Wait, sorry, what?
Do you realise that the Gran Turismo is having a new game?
Grand Tour new game.
Yep. You've
They've
got the TV Amazon series, the Gran Tour.
Yes.
Apparently, they're making a new game for it.
This is going to be interesting.
This is probably going to be the worst game in the world. Seriously, as a bonus minigame, you could play as, wouldn't it be absolutely hilarious if you could play as Jeremy Clarkson with a test your might-esque minigame where you can actually punch the waiter. Which one's the hottest punch in the world?
Just don't give up your day job. Anyway, we've got the last article here before we get into the points and trophies. Rumored Xbox One subscription service will bundle a console with games and live. Official unveiling could be just days away. This was just earlier today, in fact. Right, here we go. With the high cost of today's games consoles providing a barrier to entry for many consumers, the idea of a console maker offering its hardware...
$450 for the Xbox
Hold
One
up. The idea of a console maker offering its hardware and games as part of a monthly subscription service seems like a very good one. According to Windows Central, Microsoft is planning to do just that. With unnamed sources telling the site that an Xbox All Access subscription service is currently in the works. Xbox All Access, eh? How's about that?
Netflix for gaming, basically.
That's Xbox Game Pass. That's basically Xbox Game Pass.
Yep.
Sony have PlayStation Now, which nobody uses at this point.
Which is actually been shut down. Good riddance for bad rubbish. Good riddance for bad rubbish.
Yep.
Seriously,
and it's
try completing Jack and Daxter in 3 hours.
that's why I went onto CD Keys and managed to get it for like £4, I think.
So, I bought Fallout 4 for the PC. And another game which I will not discuss for even cheaper than that.
Oh, Steam sales, of course.
No.
You use CD Keys as well?
Yep.
How did you manage to get Fallout 4 for cheap as chips? How did you manage that?
Summer sale.
You...
Summer sale!
Wait, hang on. I need to find this.
Dio Brando introduces the summer sale.
Dio what?
D-O-D-I-O B-R-A-N-D-O. This is the summer sale. Trust me, you will laugh.
I think I've seen this. 2016.
No, up, top entry.
Oh, right. Yeah, it's gotta be this one. Steam!
GG.
Gramps.
翔太郎
Just
下がってろわしの方へ来る
Don't buy the trading cards!
翔太郎いいところに現れた
Goggles didn't win the vote
しか
yesterday.
しあいつ
But Serious Sam is on today's...
まずはジョセ
Joseph
フ
will
だ
surely buy that for sure. Don't buy anything outside of games this year.
時間じゃ時間を取ら
Only buy games that are...
That's exactly what I'm trying to say. Someone!
ゾワールド正体は時間じゃ時間を止めるスタンドなんゾワールド
So I also been able to
And
think of a
console
game-
peasants.
Pause it. And I've also been able to get a game that which I will not discuss publicly for even cheaper than that.
Okay, we'll wait till after the podcast.
So I tell you what it is.
No. Let's wait. I'll wait.
Yes, because I dare not speak its name. I think you know what that is. That's how you call it. I think you know.
Let's wait until after the podcast. Before I, to quote Pulp Fiction, strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger.
Yup.
Anyway, here we go. This is what we've got. Calling the works. It is set to offer prospective customers either an Xbox One S or One X console, along with Xbox Live Gold
And Game Pass.
and Game Pass included.
Yep.
Expected to launch at the end of this month, the Xbox All Access service is likely to be US only for the time being. If successful, we imagine that Microsoft will look into expanding the service into other major territories. They'll more than likely do that anyway, regardless of success or not.
Yep. They better bring it to Europe.
Oh, they'll bring it to Europe, don't you worry.
Better bring it to Europe, boy.
You made yourself sound like Kratos from God of War.
Boy, you will bring this service to Europe.
By the way, folks.
Well,
By the way, folks, God of War 2018 Game of the Year for me so far.
Okay, thank you very much for the information.
Anyway, very nice. Very nice.
We interrupted the trophy treatment broadcast to bring you the Juggernaut voice pack for Dota 2.
Battle Fury! How much? It's believed that Xbox All Access will be... Oh, heads up.
Right.
Heads up. It's believed that Xbox All Access will be contract-based,
Yes.
with subscribers able to keep their chosen console at the end of a 2-year contract period. So it's basically going to work like a phone contract then.
Yes.
Hey, fair play. I like it. I like the idea. On paper, I like the idea.
I'm on the fence on that one. I would still prefer buy a console outright.
It would require saving up the money, though. It's the only small drawback with that. I mean, both
Good things happen. Good things happens to those who wait.
sides have pros and cons.
Each to their own opinion, my friend.
Absolutely, each to their own. I mean, you prefer to buy it outright. This could be an opportunity for me to get the One X. That's what it could be. This could be an opportunity for me to get my One X.
I understand.
And by the way, James, regarding my fridge, not regarding my fridge, but regarding door, stay open. Stay. Oh, forget it.
Tails.
Forget it. Right. Regarding my controller, I'm saving money on batteries by using a USB cable as a wired controller.
Cool. I'm saving me even more money buying myself a plain charge kit. I'm recharging it as and when it's necessary.
Yeah, the plain charge kit I had, it pretty much ran its course. Because the plain charge kit, I mean, I was able to charge it up, no problem, but it just depleted like a stone.
Well, get the official one then.
You mean you tell me there was an official playing charge kit for the Xbox controllers and you didn't tell me?
I'm surprised you didn't even notice it this far. Open your eyes, man. There's a world around you.
Anyway, so here we go. Though nothing is set in stone yet, the site suggests that the subscribers will have the option to pay $22 a month for the Xbox One S, or $35 a month for the 4K ready Xbox One X. This isn't the first time that Microsoft has been linked to a subscription-based future. The company is said to be working on a cloud-based streaming solution codenamed Xbox Scarlet Cloud, set for launch in 2020.
Yes, so... And yeah, everyone's up in arms it's going to be a new console. I would doubt that. You know, it's been a year since the Xbox One X was released.
And
you know,
and
being
having-
honest with you,
having these 4K consoles, it's extended the life of the 8th generation by at least another 4 or 5 years.
Exactly. But then again, with these so-called graphics cards for coming from Nvidia, I guess. But then again, to be fair, the PC has been one step ahead. You know, 4K technology was already there about 4 or 5 years before the Xbox One X and PS4 Pro was released. So-called 4K consoles. Although that neither can actually play at 4K, it's upscaling, checkerboard upscaling, and effectively.
Interesting.
And the problem with the One X is are you familiar with the term called bottlenecking?
Translate.
Okay? Right, so, now, the way that the computer works, so, imagine, if you will, your body. You've got your brain,
Yes.
your nervous system, and movement.
Yes.
So, if you were to say, move your finger to type out a letter, the brain would send a signal to the nerves to move your thumb.
Right.
That's exactly what a GPU works.
Okay.
The CPU tells the GPU what to do. The GPU then performs the process and renders textures and whatnot.
Okay.
However, if the GPU is very, very powerful but the CPU is not, the GPU is not running its full potential because the CPU is overloaded, telling the GPU what to do. That's known as bottlenecking.
I see.
In the exact same way, look at this. The neck of the bottle is a lot smaller than the body. That's exactly what happens when a CPU is quite weak, but the GPU is very strong. The GPU, the body, is not running its full potential because the CPU is holding the GPU back.
Oh, interesting.
So to my PC players who's even thinking on getting an RX graphics card, think about it. I would rather wait until a powerful enough processor to handle said graphics card would be released.
Fair play. Well, that's us at the end of the news. But now we are on to one of my favourite parts of the show. And this week in particular, I've been looking forward to doing this because I've been I've been counting down for the last 5 weeks of when the game goes live on my channel. I've got 49 achievements to get through, all adding up to the, all together now, 1,000 gamer score! Say it.
No.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
Alright. Jeez. Show off.
I do have a couple of 1000G games in, well, when I say 1000G, I mean 100%ed games in my library. The Fast and Furious expansion for Forza Horizon 2, the first Assassin's Creed game, and I've also 100%ed Mass Effect 2. And I've also got, I think, 3 or 4 Platinum trophies on my PlayStation profile. Tabletop Racing, Uncharted 1, Batman Telltale. Yeah, I've only got 3. Anyway, now, so like I said, 49 achievements, 1000 gamer score, and that means only one thing, ladies and gentlemen.
Points and trophies, trophy achievement hunting.
No. That usual jingle will not work this week. Brian Tyler, play the F1 intro. Oh man, the F1 intro is amazing. So, here we go. Let's get into the agenda. Oops, is that easy? Here we go. Right, so, there we go. Here we go. Smile! Enter photo mode for 30 gamer score. Something to prove. 20 gamer score. Accept a contract with Toro Rosso, Williams, or Sauber. Contender, 20 gamer score, accept a contract with Renault, Haas, McLaren or Force India. Great Expectations, 20 gamer score, accept a contract with Ferrari, Mercedes or Red Bull. Seeing the Sights, 15 gamer score. This is a rare achievement, which is why it's got a diamond next to it. Complete a full season of 21 races in career or championship mode. From humble beginnings, 10 gamer score, complete your first practice program. Back on track, 15 gamer score. Complete a lap at Hockenheim. Hockenheim back on the F1 calendar this year, and my word, the race was good. As good as it gets. 20 gamer score. Apply all vehicle upgrades from one department. Improvise, adapt, overcome. This is a rare achievement for 20 gamer score. Complete a race using 4 different tyre compounds. So from there, you could have either 2 wet compounds and 2 dry compounds, or 1 wet compound and the 3 dry compounds you're allowed to take over the course of the weekend.
Okay.
I mean, you've got to make sure it's raining during the race as well, and make sure it dries up as well. Otherwise, good luck getting this achievement.
Yeah, come back.
Now it's in there somewhere. 15 gamer score. Finish a race with a missing gear. Ooh, I've finished my fair few races with missing gears.
Racewood suicide.
No, that was when my tires were close to going kaboom.
Yes, I've watched that.
Yeah, those who paid attention through my F1 2017 career mode and my F1 2016 career mode. Ooh, especially at Silverstone. Woo-wee!
Yeah, he really was desperate to get that first place on his home turf.
Yep, and I managed to get it. Just. Stepping up, 25 gamer score. Achieve a podium finish in any game mode. A new challenger appears. 20 gamer score. Take your first full win in any full season. Yours is the Earth. 50 gamer score. Rare achievement. You should be able to get that with ease. Win the Formula 1 Drivers' Championship. There's no I in team. 50 gamer score. Win the Formula 1 Constructors' Championship.
But there is an I in meat pie. That's the anagram team. There is an I in meat pie. That is the anagram of team.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, we interrupt this trophy achievement podcast to bring you Shaun of the Dead.
Oh. Right. And welcome to the real world. Complete any race with all assists disabled. 20 game score. I mean, that's easy enough. You've just got to complete the race. That's all you've got to do. That's all you've got to do.
Which means no DRS. Leroy!
No. You can still use DRS. It just means manual gearbox, manual braking, no traction control, no ABS.
ABS.
Automatic braking system.
Thank you very much.
Oh, but no, the ABS, it's actually anti-lock brakes.
Ah, okay.
So, anti-lock brake system. Anyway.
Okay.
Right place, right time. Finish on the podium at Singapore in Fernando Alonso's McLaren. 20 gamer score. Easy enough. Clean sweep. 30 gamer score. I've got this in a couple of the previous games. Set the faster time in all 3 practice sessions, take pole position, and win the Grand Prix. Boom! Easy enough. Stick or shift. 20 game score. With manual gears enabled, race a car with a non-sequential gearbox.
Non-sequential gearbox.
Interesting. We'll just wait and see what happens. Bright Spark. 30 game score. Generate enough energy through the ERS.
ERS?
What? Energy recovery. Hang on a second! This one's actually quite clever! Bright Spark. Generate enough energy through ERS to power a light bulb for a year.
ERS?
Energy recovery system.
Oh, thank you very much.
Generate enough power to light up to power a light bulb for a year. How long would that take you?
Hello, man.
How long would that take you? That would take a lot of grinding. Anyway. The Trooper, 10 gamer score. Obtain a rank of 25 online. Aces High, 10 gamer score. Obtain a rank of 11 online. Rare achievement. Use it or lose it. 15 gamer score. Rare achievement. Finish a race with a fully depleted battery. That's what the ERS is. The ERS is basically the battery.
Thank you very much.
It's a hybrid car basically.
Thank you very much.
On your left, you will find an achievement for 15 gamer score, which is a rare achievement. It says finish on the podium after being eliminated in qualifying 1. Why did I make that sound like I was a tour guide? It works! It works. I'm a creative guy. Out of the gates, 15 gamer score. Complete a valid qualifying lap using the Hot Lap ERS deployment mode. It's about time. 15 gamer score. Set a clean lap in any time trial. Enough of the interruptions. Inspiring confidence. 30 gamer score. Rare achievement. Receive a promotion to first driver. Quick as a flash. 15 gamer score. Achieve a reaction time of less than 0.16 off the grid with race starts set to manual, which is a rare achievement as well. Streets Ahead. 30 gamer score. Win the Drivers' Championship at USA or earlier. Rare achievement.
I would be laughing if that had been an achievement seeing win the race in Monaco.
There might be something there. Anyway. Matching a Legend. Obtain 41 podium finishes in career mode. For Thomas, 20 gamer score. Well, the Matching a Legend thing, 35 gamer score by the way. For Thomas, 20 gamer score. Win the Spanish Grand Prix with Kimi Raikkonen. Oh! That's clever. That's very clever because there was I believe last year when Raikkonen ended up crashing out the Spanish Grand Prix and there was a young fan in the crowd. He was in tears because Raikkonen was his favourite driver. And his day was made up with Raikkonen actually coming to see him. Patent pending. 20 game score, rare achievement. Set a valid time trial lap with a setup taken from a rival ghost. Thank goodness Luigi's not here.
Oh wait, I forgot, he's dead.
What?
Watch the Smash trailer with Castlevania in it.
Okay. Anyway, superficially familiar. 15 gamer score, rare achievement. Complete a race in a classic Lotus at the Circuit of the Americas. I expect the best, and I give the best. 30 game score. Earn maximum resource points during practice. Homecoming. 10 gamer score. Finish in the points at Le Castellet in a Renault. Okay.
Fair enough. Le Castellet must be the French Grand Prix, and Renault is most likely
a French team,
car
yeah.
company. Fair enough.
Right, here we go. Obtain a safety set. Right, here we go. Every artist was first an amateur. 10 gamer score. Obtain a skill rating in multiplayer. Safety first. 30 gamer score. Obtain a safety rating of A in multiplayer. Making inroads. 20 gamer score. Complete a race at every short track, which is a rare achievement as well. Best seat in the house. 20 gamer score. Take pole position. Easy enough. Seriously, Jeff? Seriously, Jeff! 10 gamer score. Politely ask your race engineer to stop talking to you out on the track. Or do a Kimi Raikkonen. Basically, this is the Kimi Raikkonen thing I was on.
2 seconds. You just run off with the achievements. 2 seconds. Excuse me, small question.
You might need to step over.
I'll try so. I'll certainly try so.
Easy. Easy.
Thank you very much. Apologies for this. You know what? I blame the orange juice.
I believe it's actually tropical.
Well, whatever it is, I blame him. Well, I blame it.
Yeah, definitely tropical. Definitely tropical. It's okay. We're good. The 1.6% club 30 game score rare achievement. Win a 25% race distance rate. Win a 25% plus distance race against ultimate AI opponents. More to come. 20 game score rare achievement. Complete a racing online championship. The winner takes it all. 15 gamer score rare achievement. Obtain a gold medal in a championship. Scepter 25 game score. Win a total of 4 online races. It's the little things. 10 game score. Use the multifunction display to adjust your setup while on track. Purple Rain. Achieve a perfect result in a practice program in wet weather. Rare achievement. It's still good. It's still good.
Once.
Use a flashback. 10 gamer score. Best laid plans. 20 gamer score. Lose an upgrade due to a regulation change. Oh. Flattery will get you anywhere. 15 gamer score. Negotiate a new contract. It's rare achievement. And Go Team. 15 gamer score. Obtain an upgrade at a reduced cost due to good morale. Excellent. Now the but anyway, right now the cable's a little lower, so you should be able to get it over a little easier.
Yes, but I'd rather let you finish.
No, you can. Easy. Kaboom! And there we go. You are
On the bikeboard shatter.
boom shakalaka. Right now, basically, this is the Kimi Raikkonen thing I was mentioning. Do a Kimi Raikkonen to your race engine.
Sensitive. Okay.
Next car behind you is Alonso. Alonso 5 seconds behind you. I'll keep you updated on the gap. I'll keep you updated on the pace. And we'll do the...
Quote, "Just leave me alone. I know what I'm doing." And there we go. We have
Insert Thug Life meme here.
And there we go. We have got a 2-hour edition of the podcast this week. So I'm going to be splitting that into 2 parts. Part 1 will go live at 9 PM. Part 2 goes live at 10 PM UK time. So adjust accordingly to your time zone. Anyway, that is it for this week's edition of the podcast. Tomorrow, more Tom and Jerry Sins. I've already got them recorded and edited. Hope you enjoyed what you saw today. If you did, as always, hit the thumbs up. And if you want to be baptized into following this channel, hit the subscribe button down at the bottom. Click the bell to join the Latter-day Saints notification squad so you don't miss anything I do on this channel. Part 1 will have a link, the end card for the start of my Spyro the Dragon playthrough, but it's also here on the left, alongside part 1 of this week's podcast, and the podcast playlist is on the right. So like I say, Tom and Jerry Sins tomorrow, and then Sunday, August 26th, 9 PM UK time, the start of F1 2018 career mode. So I'll see you guys over the course of the weekend. Tom and Jerry on Saturday, Formula 1 on Sunday. Until then, enjoy the rest of your day, enjoy the start of the weekend. Peace out, stay faithful as always.
Yes, and as always, let free game hard, guys.
See you guys over the course of the weekend.